Girls. This is a hell of a subject. Maybe the most baffling. I talk about a lot of pretty deep, confusing stuff on this channel, but girls are quite a puzzle. But then again, maybe they're not. Maybe they actually are a little more simple. Maybe they are just they're people. And if there was they're just people. And if there was one word that I would use that I would say is probably the most important word for understanding them, it's love. And I think that's really what makes them tick. Maybe it's what makes everyone tick, but with girls it really makes them tick. And my discussions with my girlfriend or girls over the years, they're probably pretty typical. That she always wants me to be more emotional and to say how I feel and such. And I just think that I don't think that any guy is an expert on this subject. I think that there's guys that pretend to be, but it's really just being nice helps a lot. But of course, then not to be desperate. It's I think that they have a harder life than men. I'm gonna say it, okay? I'm not just pandering to them, but I believe that their life is harder. But not for your, menstruation sucks, and they have to always look their best, and then there's this whole food guilt complex that they have, which is an Italian I never even knew existed until I moved to LA. But out here it's like they can't eat something without starting to talk about exercise and like, oh, I'm so fat, and it's like they can't even just enjoy a meal half the time. So they've got some problems, but really, I mean, guys have problems too. Really, what I think makes life easier for men is that we are stereotypically, our emotions are not as drastic. It's a more, there's ups and downs, but it's not as much. And what really makes life difficult, the hard parts of life, is when your emotions are going wacky and either, you feel too much. So, yeah, I think it would be a hell of a ride to be a girl. But then again, sometimes when having a more difficult life isn't necessarily a worse life. I could probably talk about this forever, but maybe that's as good a place as I need to stop.